When it comes to exploring new places as tourists, most of us seek adventure, but few expect their hearts to race with fear. The Wansheng theme park in China, whose theme seems to be death, has sky-high attractions, ranging from a 500-foot-high gap bridge to one of the most terrifying swings in the world. And to make things worse, the park has been closed several times for not passing safety inspections. Camino del Rey is known to be one of the most dangerous hikes in the world. It was closed by the Spaniard government due to multiple deaths. That is until a few years ago when it reopened after a €9 million restoration and enhancing safety measure, but it's still completely terrifying.
Pisar en el extremo del hierro, el suelo no era muy fiable.
Maybe not the most dangerous ride, but perhaps one of the scariest is Sky Jump at the Strat Hotel, which is an open-air leap from 829 feet above the Strip, and you reach speeds of 40 miles per hour. Traversing the abyss has never been scarier at these climbing routes in Italy. That is not for those with fear of heights. We've all heard this audio at some point in our lives.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something.
What most people don't know is that the original version came from an incredible tourist attraction in New Zealand. It's ridiculously terrifying.
Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Wait.
This ride in Las Vegas is so terrifying that most of the time it's empty.
No. Oh, hell no. You dumb guy. Hell no.
The Death Valley is often referred to as an oven, since it's not only an extremely dry climate, but it's thought to be the hottest place on Earth during the summer, with this summer reaching a record temperature of 133 degrees.
It's still exciting. Again, we're getting lots of visitors who are wanting to get their picture with a thermometer, who want to feel what it feels like to live in such an extreme place.
Okay, a lot of people actually pack a sickness bag for this one. This ride starts going backwards, and before you know it, you're spinning 360 degrees on your own seat as you go straight down 200 feet.
Let's do it. Here we go. Hang on. Right first.
Running the bulls in Pamplona is probably one of the craziest events that takes place in the world. It consists of letting 6 bulls loose as you quite literally run for your life. This event has been taking place since the early 14th century and attracts thousands of tourists. Back in 2017, a hotel in Houston, Texas went viral for their terrifying to see-through pool. But well, so far there's been no problems. Apparently, this place is hell on earth. The Darbaza gas crater in Turkmenistan has a crater that has been burning since 1971. With temperature reaching extreme levels as 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, this attraction was baptized Doorway to Hell. At Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California, there's a ride that consists of a large circle of swings that rises 300 feet in the air and then swirls. And well, for some unlucky visitors, it malfunctioned, and they stayed up there for 4 hours until they were able to make the ride work again.
300 feet up for 4 excruciating hours.
I'd say the first hour was pretty rocky.
As day turned into night, she actually started to relax.
I got to see a sunset.
Saudi Arabia spent $746 million on the water theme park, and some of the rides are terrifying. Okay, this one might be one of those that looks more insane than it is, but if you don't fear heights, one can try this for a couple $100. Ever since 1920, people have been wing walking on planes. Luckily, you're strapped to a vertical chair. Austria's sky ladder spans 140 feet between 2 peaks. It's a test of balance and agility, with only a couple of cables standing between you and a 2,296-foot drop into the gorge below. Definitely beats waiting for the elevator to go up to the 53rd floor, but it's not acrophobia friendly. When taking a swim on a lake, one would think that alligators or other animals are your biggest worry. Except in Lake Carochet, that doesn't have a single sign of any form of life, since it's the most dangerous body of water in the world. And it's not because of predators, pollution, or lack of nutrients, but due to an even more insidious and lethal presence: radioactivity. During the Soviet era, Lake Carochet became a dumping ground for radioactive waste. The radioactivity levels in Lake Carochet are so extreme that exposures to its waters, even for a brief moment, can be lethal. In fact, it's considered one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Around 10 years ago, Six Flags dropped a terrifying advertisement for a ride called the Drop of Doom that was supposed to open just a year later. Needless to say, it was a little dramatic, but the real one ended up being no walk in the park either. Back in 1994, Rod Stewart held the record for the largest concert of all time on Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro. There were an estimated 3.5 million people, and people flew all across South America to see the concert since it was free.